Welcome to video lecture series on Digital System Design Lab. In this video, we will see the simulation of D flip-flop by using VHDL program. D flip-flop we'll see. Before going to write the program, we'll see what are the inputs for the D flip-flop and what are the outputs for the D flip-flop, and also we will see what is the functionality of the D flip-flop. D flip-flop is nothing but data flip-flop or delay flip-flop. We'll see this one, and the D flip-flop has one input. Let us consider the input as D and output Q comma its complement Qn. But to make the flip-flop reset, that is to make the output of the flip-flop 0 and 1 irrespective of the input, that is asynchronous inputs, clear underscore L, which makes the output 0 irrespective of the state of the flip-flop and irrespective of the input of the flip-flop, and also preset underscore L is the pin irrespective of the input of the flip-flop output is going to be changed to 1 if preset is active. So these are the three inputs and two outputs we are using for the D flip-flop. And also we know that the D flip-flop or any flip-flop is operation is based upon the clock pulses. So clock is another input we are giving as a D flip-flop. Now we'll see the functionality of the D flip-flop by writing the truth table. So clock is one input, clear underscore L is one asynchronous input. If clear underscore L is active, then output is automatically going to 0 irrespective of the input combination, and preset underscore L is 0, then output is 1 irrespective of the input combinations. Now D is the input, and what is the Q output and Qn output. So we are writing for clock rising edge. If clear is equal to 0, let us consider if clear is equal to 0 and preset is equal to 0. The meaning of clear is equal to 0 and preset is equal to 0 means both are in active condition. If both are in active condition, irrespective of input, the output is invalid. Output is invalid here, undefined here. Why? Because both are active means at the same time the output should be 0 and output should be 1. It is not possible. So for clock high, if it is 0 and it is 1, that is clear underscore L is equal to 0 indicates that the clear is active. Clear is active means the output Q is equal to 0 irrespective of the input D. Irrespective of the input D, the output Q is equal to 0. Then Q bar is automatically 1 here. Here for this case it is also undefined. Similarly for next for 10 case, 10 means here preset is active. Preset is active means output should be 1. It is our complement of Q0 irrespective of the output, irrespective of the input, the output Q is equal to 1 here. Now the flip-flop operation starts now here. If it is 1 1 1 1 means asynchronous inputs both are inactive. Both are inactive means now it looks for the clock and it looks for the D input pin. If D input pin is 1, output is equal to 1 and it is 0. If clock is rising edge, and same if both are 1s and D input is 0, then Q is equal to 0, Qn is equal to 1. So here it is maybe 1 or 0. It does not depend upon the clock. Why? Because those are asynchronous inputs. This may be 1 or 0 for these cases. If these two are 0, both are active, means we are not able to define the output. Either 0 or 1, it is undefined. 0 1 means, so clear is active irrespective of the clock and D inputs, output is 0. Here for 1 0 case, here preset is active irrespective of the clock and D input, output Q is equal to 1 here for preset. And for 1 1 case, we look for clock rising edge, and if D is 1, it will automatically transfer that 1 to Q output. If D is equal to 0 for 1 1 case, output is Q is equal to 0 here. So that is for 1 1 case, clear is equal to clear underscore L is equal to 1 and preset underscore L is equal to 1. Then the output Q is nothing but D. D, whatever the thing available in D, that is appear in the output Q here. So that's why the equation for Q is equal to D for D flip flop, and Qn is equal to not Q. These are the two equations. Based upon these expressions, we are going to write the VHDL program. Now clearly observe here, we'll check for if these two are 0 0, then output is undefined. If it is 0 1, output is 0. If these two are 1 and 0, output is 1. If these two are 1 1, then you have to look for whether clock is rising edge or not, and also look for what is D, it is 1 or 0. Based upon these things, we'll get the output here. Now we'll see the VHDL program for this one. So open the ISC Xilinx, open new project, file, new project here. So D flip flop, so click on next, check for all the simulators, synthesis tool, XST, simulators, ISM and family name. So click on next here, finish. So we have created the project D flip flop. So on the device, right click on new source, VHDL module. So give the name as D flip flop. Now the inputs are D is one input, clock is another input, clear underscore L is another asynchronous input we are using to clear the flip flop. Preset underscore L is the pin we are using to preset the output, that is to make the output 1 here. And outputs are Q comma Qn, these two are the outputs. So click on next here, finish. Now it is generated the program, basic structure of the VHDL program. And in the begin statement, we have to write process, and we have to process the variables what we have given as inputs, clock comma preset underscore L comma clear underscore L. Why? Because if anyone is changed in the sensitivity list, the output is going to be changing. So that's why we are writing the process here, end process. So in this process, we have to write the actual functionality of the program. So here we'll see, from the truth table we'll see here. First we'll verify if it is 0 0, then undefined, 0 1, then output is 0, 1 0, then output is 1. If these are 1 1, then you have to check for clock event and also check for what is the D. Based upon those two things, we have to write the output here. So that is the code we are writing here. If clear underscore L is equal to 0 and preset underscore L is equal to 0, then Q is equal to undefined. We are writing undefined. So because both are active, means we are not able to say what is Q here. Else if clear is equal to 0 and preset is equal to 1, then Q is equal to 0. Why? Because clear is active now. else if clear is equal to 1 and preset is equal to 0, then preset is active here. Preset is active means output is 1 here. Else, that is, if it is not of above 3 combinations, then we have to look for clock event and clock is equal to rising edge, then q is whatever the thing, that if d is 1, q is 1. If d is equal to 0, then q is equal to, so based upon the d value, the d is assigned in the q. So right, so this is the actual program. Why? Here if it is 1 1, then q is nothing but, if d is 1, q is 1. If d is 0, q is equal to 0. That is, q is equal to d equation if both are ones here. Now we didn't written here qn. You can write directly here qn. What is qn here? Or else after end process I am writing here qn is assigned as not q. So you can write in any way. So this is our program. So now I am saving this program and have some errors here. 17th line end process, 19th line, architecture begin. If clear is equal to 0, then q is equal to undefined. So we cannot, we use this one, right? 17. Okay, we end if is there. Why? Because we have used the if statement here. We have to write here end if. Okay, save this one and click on the syntax errors is present or not here. So 19 q of mode out here, q cannot burst with the formal mode of in here. So that's why here in out we are specifying. Why? Because we are using q as both input and output here. So click on save here and now check syntax. So check syntax completed successfully. Now we have to test the functionality of this one by writing the test bench program. So new source test bench program. So give the name something here. So click on next, finish. So it is generated the test bench. So in the test bench we are giving the all input combinations what to plot the waveform here. So give clear underscore L is equal to 0, preset underscore L is equal to 0. So for 0 0 combination the output is undefined, so it will wait for one clock period. So next we'll change the from 0 1. If it is 0 1, then output is equal to clear is active, so output is equal to 0 in this case. Next, if it is 1 0 1 0 means the preset is active, then output is 1 here in this period. So next, if both are ones, you have to specify what is D. Why? Because if both are ones, it look for the clock and also it look for the D. Whatever the D we are giving, that should be applied at the output. For remaining combinations 0 1 0 0 and 1 0, irrespective of D input, the output is going to be occurring. Why? Because those two are the asynchronous inputs. Here this asynchronous inputs in this case is not active, so that's why it depends upon the D value. Here D is equal to 1 in this case, so that's output Q is equal to D will get. So now, so click on save here, select the simulation, click on file, expand this one and behavioral check syntax. So simulate behavioral model. Now we'll get the waveform. In this waveform, first we have given the 0 0 combination. For 0 0 combination, that is clear is equal to 0, preset is equal to 0. Both are active. Both are active means it is undefined. Why? Because both are active means output should be 0 and 1 at the same time. It is not possible. So that's why it is undefined. So that's why 0 0 combination U is the first from 0 to 1 10 nanoseconds, and after 10 nanoseconds what we have changed? We have changed the combination. So zoom to full view, zoom, and so here from 0 to 10 nanoseconds we have given 0 and clock 1 here, and observe here clear is equal to 0, preset is equal to 0. Both are 0, active low. So both are active means output is undefined here. So that's why here orange color is there. But after 10 seconds what we have done, we have changed the combination from 0 0 to 0 1. 0 1 means clear underscore L is equal to 0 is active, clear is active. Clear is active means output Q is equal to 0 here. So that's the output is equal to 0. Next we have changed the clear is equal to 1 and preset is equal to 0. 1 0 means here preset is active. Preset is active means output Q is equal to 1 here. So next we have changed this one. So 1 1. If both are 1 means though clear and preset pins are not active, both are inactive state. Inactive state means the flip-flop operation is going to be appear here, and D we have given as 1 here. So that's why Q is stored as 1 here. If D is equal to 0, then we can appear Q is equal to 0 here. So that thing we will see here. So close this one. So wait for clock point 1. So we'll see 0, both 0 and 1 we'll see. Save, check syntax and behavioral model. So in the last line we have added that to observe that the D is appearing at the Q. So to observe that one I have given both D is equal to 1 case and also D is equal to 0 case in the test bench to observe both outputs. Now we'll get the waveform here. So in that waveform, zoom to full view and zoom this one. So observe this case here. Here both are ones. Here D we have given 0, that's why Q appears as 0 here, and here both are ones only, but D is 1 here, so that's why Q is equal to 1 here in this case. So this is the D flip-flop functionality. Thank you.